All right, baby. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. What it do? It's your 6 Shark Stream with your boys. Motherfucking Mako with the Draco, Ron the Don.
Yes, sir.
Toby One Kenobi. Missing a couple of anchors this week, but it's all good. It's all Gucci. We still got a couple of angles for y'all. Goddamn hot topics of the week. You already know what the fuck we coming with this week. Talking about politics. We got some hot politics coming to you the day after election day.
Election special.
The fucking election Shark Stream special,
CNN,
bro.
You don't need Fox.
You don't need Twitter.
MSNBC.
None of that shit, man. You come in here
We are
live
not
first.
professionals, though, so you know.
Please fact check our statements.
Fact check everything, bro. I am not Trump. I will not tweet about you if you fact check me. Unless you're on some bullshit.
Unless you want fuck shit, man. So yeah, we got election conversation about the election going on. Conversation about people and their role in the election. Conversations about what is actually my favorite rap album of all time, To Pimp a Butterfly. Android versus iPhone, and we got a crazy fucking chart or some shit that I found on Twitter that we're about to discuss. We get the time to get to it. So, all right, boys, how y'all feeling about the election? Cast your ballots.
Shit,
I'm good, man. I'm leaning. We puffing on Northern Lights right now.
Yo, so fucking dead. Yeah, man.
Nice smooth indica.
Ooh.
Smooth roll into the night as my man Biden
prayerfully takes
the lead.
Hopefully soon we'll be smoking on that Trump pack.
Biden in 6. Biden in 6. Come through, Nevada. I was just there. Come through.
Biden in 6 never lost a home game.
Actually,
on 6 you got to run on.
Yeah, I remember I was on the phone with somebody last night for quite a bit. It took me a second to go to sleep, even though I was really tired, because I just had flashbacks to 2016. Oh, man. I distinctly remember how that night went. I remember actually more specifically being in a bar when we were like waiting for the election results to come in, and I want to say around like 11 o'clock. I was dating a girl at the time, and then one of her friends who eventually became one of my pretty good friends, his name was Coley. I remember sitting at the bar with Coley, and like Hillary was up, and I was like, I think we got it, man. They haven't even gotten to California yet, and I think we got it. And Coley was like, man, I don't know, man. I don't like the feel of this. And I was like, yeah, it'll be all right, champ. Patted him on the back, got my pizza, went back to the fucking room, woke up the next morning. I distinctly remember the skies were gray that morning, man. It was very gray. And me and my girlfriend, we just didn't say anything for like 30 minutes. We just kept refreshing the news, like,
it can't be true.
This
bro.
cannot be real.
Be true.
This is not the world that we're living in, man. I kind of had a kind of nightmare last night. Woke up in the morning, I was like, no, he won. Trump won. Checked my phone. I was like, oh god, oh shit, we got Michigan. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, this shit is fucking crazy. Even now, like, I'm just trying not to. It's weird because I find myself going like, all right, let me not pay attention to it. And then I do something for a while, and it's like in that fleeting moment of like I'm not thinking of anything. It's like, bro, what the fuck are the election results, bro?
Right,
like me and Ron both have the shits up on our computer. I'm dead ass just looking at the bottom right
now too,
bro.
Mine's up on my computer and my phone. I've had it. I think I was up till. I mean, I go to bed at 1 anyway. I was up till 1 just following it. I worked out to try and take my mind off of it. Went right back to it. But the thing is, like, I wasn't worried last night because I knew Trump would be leading last night. Because Trump's whole campaign was go out and vote on election day in person. Don't worry about COVID.
And it's crazy because he actually came out and declared that he won last night.
I tweeted that. I was like, bro, he's going to declare he wins on election night. And he told us he was going to do it. And I was like, and the Democrats have to, like, not be bitches about this and actually fight back and not do anything like you normally do. So I was like, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I was mostly looking for the games that they had last night. And I was like, this looks pretty good. Last night I mostly followed the Senate races.
Yeah, because that was
that was the one that was like really it. And then when I saw Bitch McConnell won and Lindsey Graham won,
but you know that was I think what like, 7 years in the race. Like he's been
and like Kentucky's like 40th bottom. They're bottom 10 in like education, healthcare, economy, and they keep voting for him. And part of that is just. Democrats just suck at campaigning in these rural areas.
Yeah, because you know what? You're 100% right. And I was saying this last night, not even I can actually go and fact check this while I'm looking at this on screen. Let me see. Pick a random state, you guys.
Wyoming.
I was just about to say that.
Y'all are fucking funny as shit. So Wyoming, if you look at the actual like map, Jackson. What is the fucking capital of Wyoming?
Wyoming isn't even a real state.
It's not. A lot of these shits aren't.
A lot of these states really don't exist, bro.
They don't.
Have you met somebody from Wyoming?
Bro, what is Nebraska? We're going to return to this later, but what the fuck even is Nebraska?
Have you met anybody from either Dakota?
No. Not in North Dakota or Cheyenne is the capital of Cheyenne is the capital of
I don't think I've ever met anyone from the Dakotas.
No, neither one of the Dakotas, Nebraska or Wyoming, but like if you look at it's kind of like where the cities are kind of populated at, and a lot of these places, that's where the blue is coming from, bro.
That's literally in my notes.
Cities, my universities,
say, word for word. Hold on, let me find it.
And it's crazy because like all these places are like places of like institutions and sharing knowledge and
right.
And it's crazy. It's like
another state. Let's pick another state.
I said it right here. In most cases, especially here in Georgia, the Democrats don't even bother to campaign outside of Metro Atlanta. They don't know how to campaign out of metro cities because those are the cities that they pander to. Your metropolitan cities are going to have more of your minorities, more of your black people, more people over there, more working class. Maybe not more working class people.
It's weird because it's like granted.
Where's the my shit? That shit petty, man.
Wait. We're on the wrong one. There we go.
Shit petty, man.
Yes, bro.
Like they don't campaign outside of that. Like this week, right?
Yeah.
They came. Both parties came heavy to Georgia, right? Obama went to Atlanta. Kamala went to I think DeKalb, and Joe Biden also came down to Atlanta. Trump went to Rome, Georgia. He went to one of those southern cities. It starts with a P. I want to say Perry, but I don't think he went to Perry, Georgia. But he went further south, where he has more. What's it called? And the Democrats didn't even bother to go to those places to campaign.
Bro, it's crazy. In every single state, bro, like you can go look at this, bro.
Yeah,
Florida, bro. I'm looking Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa, West Palm Beach, and Miami all went blue. Everywhere else is red. And all those concentrated areas that are outside of like you said, the central areas where like black people are really at, and this is like even in places I believe where Biden went at. I'll just go. Let me see.
And then if you look at like Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia's
about 40,000 votes down right now.
Yeah, he's close in Georgia
because they're counting the absentee ballots.
They're counting the absentee ballots, and
honestly,
also like
DeKalb and Fulton might show out, man. If they do, man.
Hey, man, I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm gonna just let it happen.
Yeah, that's me. I'm just letting it happen. But this is just crazy. This is just crazy. So much to look at, like, because even
in the black belt, in the South, it's in like.
Oh man, let me see.
It's in
I know because I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know, it's like Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina. I think a little bit of Arkansas, maybe. I'd have to look at it again. But it's the concentrated area in the South where there are the most black people in these southern states, dating all the way back to slavery because that's where it was. Sorry, that text me off. Those are plantations, but that's where the cotton was
most prominent.
Yeah, that's where they were the most common because millions of years later, when the sea level was so high, you had a whole bunch of crustaceans. Then they died. I'm not giving you a history or geography lesson, but they died. Their remains and stuff in the soil when it growed up. That's how you got the cotton to be so prominent right there. So slave owners settled right there, and they had slaves. And then for the slaves that like weren't freed and stayed up until the emancipation, they had nowhere to go. They didn't know where to make money. They didn't know how to make. They didn't know anything other than slavery. So that's it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's it.
Look at that.
That's the black.
Look at
that's where they stayed. If you go to Georgia, if you go to South Carolina, it's like a little. It's like a Nike swoosh card.
Bro, it literally travels
exactly. And that's where they were, and that's where
that's crazy.
They campaigned the most there. And the funniest thing about it is I had retweeted this last night. Fox News put out the polls of their viewers saying
West Virginia is completely red.
All the way.
All of it. West Virginia is embarrassing.
Not a blemish of blue.
They put out polls to their audience saying, hey, what do you think about like stricter gun laws and climate change and healthcare for all and Roe v. Wade? And they were favorable, heavily favorable for all of them, and strong. And they were like heavily favored for stricter gun laws, leaving Roe v. Wade as it is, investing more into healthcare, government-run healthcare, taking climate change seriously. All things that Trump has ran against. That's his whole campaign is against all those things. And like the thing about it is Republicans, specifically with Trump, and I've noticed it mostly in the last 3 elections. I've gone back and looked at them for like my own, but I've only been able to vote for the last 3 elections. So, but throughout Trump's campaign and the Republicans' whole thing, it's been a bunch of promises they can't keep, and then going to rural areas and appeasing to those type of working class people, making promises you can't keep.
The
Democrats could do the exact same thing.
I had a long, kind of do in their own way, but I had a conversation with my mom on the way. I talked to my mom, I think before the podcast started, maybe for like 30 or 40 minutes or something like that. Shout outs to mom every week. That's fine. With this particular time, there we go. This particular time, we were just talking about just like, statistically, like this is the most anybody's ever turned out to vote in history. Yeah. Like percentage wise,
70 million votes.
Yes, man. Percentage wise, I think I don't know if it's the most, but it's since 120 years ago, this is like the most. These are
percentage wise. I know raw numbers.
Raw numbers is the most, but percentage wise, it's either number 1 or number 2. It's like right there since 120 years ago, since people have been like, no, we have to go vote, and just the visceral thought of like, bro, a lot of people. You have a lot of people like us that are like, bro, we gotta vote because we gotta make a change and we tired of seeing this shit. There's almost a dead ass equal amount of people that went out and voted like, no. I guarantee you a good percentage of people that voted for Donald Trump really don't even give a fuck about like Donald Trump or like you said, any of his policies. But he's a blatant racist and he allows people to be racist and he allows people to be openly bigots. Yeah, so and that is what is most important to them. Like the values in which he stands for on the quote unquote moral subject are more important to these people, and they're literally willing to die that's on the hill that they stand on. And that is what's scary.
They literally stood outside of polling when they were counting
votes,
trying
to stop them to count votes. They went and intimidated voters with
chanting,
signs.
"Don't count the vote."
Yeah, it's like, and the thing is, it's just the ways. It's the ways America masks racism.
Yes.
Wear your mask. It's the way America masks racism in other forms, right? Political affiliations is one of those forms, right? People are quick to say, oh, well, the Democrats don't care about you either. They're just as racist. True. It's a bunch of old white men. I'm not going to just sit up here and say, oh yeah, no, none of them are racist.
They just put a silencer.
They just put a silencer. Yeah, their dog whistle. Like their dog whistle is a lot quieter than the other guy's dog whistle. But it is clear that at least, especially now, you have a lot more younger Democrats of color who are in the House, who are lawmakers, who are trying to push more progressive things that benefit more racist and more lower class people than the Republicans, even though that's what conservatives and the Republicans came to do.
Yeah.
Under Trump, the Republicans' racism dog whistle is loud as hell. And, that's one of the ways, like you said, people are just simply voting for Trump because Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. He's literally pandering. People voted for Trump over Hillary because Hillary said she was with Charlamagne and he said, you're pandering again. And she said, is it working? Like they're open. They know they're pandering. They know they get the black vote.
That's why it pains me to even go blue and vote for them because of the pandering. But
it's the pandering.
At the same time, it's like but
your policies do kind of benefit.
I want to push to just toward progression.
Right.
Like things take time. This stuff takes time. Like we're not gonna have this perfect utopia overnight, or you know what I'm saying.
And that's like my biggest pet peeve when people say, "Oh, it doesn't matter if you vote." I'm like, bro, you got to get out of this thing of voting for president is the end all be all. Voting is a constant thing. Like, all fingers crossed, everything looks like Biden is gonna win, right? But even in the best case scenario, Biden won the presidency. We kept the House. Democrats kept the House, and won the Senate. Right, then you can get a lot done in the first 2 years.
You could.
But in 2 years, everybody's up for re-election in the Senate and the House. Even if the Republicans hold on and keep the Senate, Biden wins and we win the House, the work continues because you know that the Senate is going to stall out. Mitch McConnell came out like 3 weeks ago and said, oh yeah, no, I played a big part in Obama not getting a lot of stuff done. Openly said it.
Because that was his whole...
Yeah, we know where they stand.
Because he knows who's his audience
right,
is.
and that's why it's like, oh yeah, you got to vote. No, it's like, yeah, voting is like step one. Or step one is really being informed and knowing what's going on. Voting's like step 2, and then step 3 is continuing to be informed and do the work to push... legislature at a local level because the president looks at it at a nationwide level. You can't expect him to care about you individually as much because of the grand scheme thing, but your mayors, your DAs, your attorney generals, your judges, they do. Like, you have to push for them to be like, yeah, no, that's where it's important. Your senators are the ones who you talk to. Your representatives are the ones that you talk to. It's a constant thing.
Yeah, like,
it doesn't just end on the various election days.
Hey man, the president gets paid $400,000 a year.
Yeah, bro, his taxes going
know
up.
that.
His
it's
taxes
all a
going
fucking
up.
business.
It's all a fucking business, bro.
All a fucking business.
And another thing I just wanted to point out, because I've said this multiple times in the last 3 days, and I'm sure both of you know this, bro. Why does it seem like it's like the most politically unaware niggas that have the most to say about politics? Like, it'd be like...
cut you off just for a quick second because I tweeted this and I gotta say it. You niggas are not the free thinkers y'all think y'all are, bro.
Bruh, niggas will swear up and down they know, like, what the fuck they talking about, but don't know the 3 branches of fucking government, bro. Like,
food stamps, welfare, and
yo, on God, I'd be like, bro, like, I don't know. I've learned from people sometimes to just not talk as much to certain people about things, and especially me. I know I can be extremely argumentative, especially when I know what I'm talking about. But like I don't know. Like I've ran into a couple of people. We'll just have heard outside conversations about things going on in politics, and have just been like, bro, what the fuck you don't know what you're talking about. And it's the fact that you wholeheartedly...
I've had to hold myself back.
Bro,
like,
literally,
specifically on Twitter.
I try not so much to like start arguments or like be confrontational, but like sometimes like some people just be saying some of the stupidest things.
Like, I want to not so much give people the benefit of the doubt, but I don't want to go into a discussion mad. Because we can't have a discussion.
Right.
Then it's
like,
an argument.
Yeah. Did
but
you
if
do
you're
your
saying
research?
stupid,
Yes.
Like if you're saying stupid shit, I can't help it.
Dude, I was in here with I was listening in
You gotta
here.
be very selective.
Bro, you do. Like, I have literally had to just be like, let me put my phone down and not. I've had conversations. Like, I've literally been like scrolling and seen niggas say shit about niggas going to vote and do shit and been like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, because there was a dude in my living room 2 days ago who was literally spazzing. I don't even remember everything he said, but I remember he was going on like, yeah, and Trump is going to be reelected because don't nobody give a fuck about this virus and shit. Niggas is trying to work. And then not only that, like, this whole mask thing is like stupid because literally heard him say some shit I heard online. The nigga said, we are defying God by wearing masks because God wants us to breathe oxygen and God created oxygen. All while I'm sitting here and I'm like, you know, you get literally oxygen from plants,
that has
right?
to be a button, please.
That's
fine too.
Yo, dead ass, bro.
Like what?
Like, so many different. Yes, bro. There's so many different like instances. I don't know. I just want everybody to do their best to be truly informed about information, and then not only that, bro,
it doesn't even take that much to be truly informed.
It doesn't.
One of the things I've done,
I literally wake up every day and listen to NPR.
That's
what I do that and just get ready in the morning, bro. I don't understand.
I even listen to this dude Hutch. Shout out to Hutch, who he plays Call of Duty on Twitch. I'll watch his Twitch and he'll talk about politics, and his chat will talk about politics, and I'll pick things up, and then I'll watch like Hassan Parker and stuff, and I'll even tune in sometimes to like clips of Ben Shapiro, which isn't good because you need the context.
I listen to fucking Bloomberg too.
But just
get it from everywhere.
And like one of the
get it from everywhere.
It's one of the main things I practice, and I always say this, bro. Everybody has Google in their pocket. Bro. It's like all like. I know I come across as a jerk, and I really don't mean to. But like people will ask me a question, And while my answer, I'm trying not to be condescending, my tone is kind of condescending because it's a simple question. And it's
that you could look up
yourself, and it's like, I don't really feel like explaining it because I feel as if I'd have to explain it in simple terms, but I understand it a little better than that, and I don't want to just I don't want to keep spinning it and you're not getting it. And I feel as if there's people online who really study this who can explain it a lot better than me, because that's how I had to go and look at it.
You need to change one of the buttons to I ain't got time because it's a panoramic. I'm sorry, I can't explain this to you because
I don't got that kind of time.
Because it's a panoramic. It's a panoramic.
But like, yeah, that's like the whole thing is like, just like look it up. If you have a question, read it, look it up, figure it out. Cause it's
I see me. I see me.
One more time.
My eyes, I see me.
No, I'm so sorry. Random tidbit. We're updating the soundboard next week. There will be new sounds. There will be new sounds next week.
Yes.
But yeah, man, 100%, man. Because I just feel like you said, there's 1,000,001 different ways to educate yourself. You can literally educate yourself, like you said, in your spare fucking time. Put something on in the fucking background. And I had to learn this. I've talked about this dude a few times. I used to work with this crackhead named Jeff. Shout outs to Jeff. I hope Jeff is doing all right now. Jeff was an actual crackhead. When I say crackhead, I don't mean like he was an actual crackhead, bro. But
crack is now decriminalized
in Oregon. Shout outs to Oregon. Shout outs to Oregon. What is it? Crack delivery specialist too. Yo, shout outs to Elite Kid. Yo, no cap, man. I used to talk to this dude named Jeff, and like I said, Jeff, pro and con. He was a crackhead, but he was also born in the fucking, 50s or 40s, one of the two. Jeff was an old-ass nigga, so he had been through a lot. So we would really talk about shit, and Jeff would be like... sometimes we would ride around, and Jeff would put on radio stations, like the super conservative, right-wing Republican radio station. And I remember I would have to put my headphones in, because I'd be like, what the fuck?
I can't listen to him for too long.
And I would ask him, I remember one day asking him, I was like, bro, what the fuck do you listen to this shit? Like, because this is the thing, Jeff was in the middle. He was one of the first people to really teach me how both liberal and conservative I am, because I think as a black person, and because of how we're like brought up a lot of times, especially as far as it goes with politics, we're like, Democrat, blue, Democrat are a lot more conservative.
Have a lot of conservative ideas.
Most black people are a lot more conservative.
But they vote blue because those are the services that benefit you.
Yes. Yeah. But as far as I remember I'd be like, why do you listen to this shit? And he'd be like, bro, like I want to know what the other side thinks. I don't agree with these niggas. These niggas are dumb as hell, but I want to know how the other side thinks.
You gotta know how they're coming at you.
Exactly. And even then, they would make valid points sometimes. That is what got me. Like, I remember one day I was like, damn, like, yes, these dudes are extremely racist, but nah, a couple of these points they got kind of make sense. And that's what had me more on my P's and Q's to look certain stuff up. Like, even talking to Jeff about certain things, Jeff would be like, dude, like, I understand why people wouldn't vote or don't want to vote, but if you want to make a difference, like, here, you should probably vote. And not even if you just want to make a difference, my thing is like, bro, if you want to have the right to complain and be listened to, you need to go vote.
I think if you not complain about elected officials,
if you not going,
didn't vote, don't talk to me.
Like, literally
about that.
Yes, if you're
we
not
can talk about the issues, but what they're doing, you didn't exercise your right. You didn't let your voice be heard.
That's what I'm about to say. I'm not even listening to you about the issues, bro, because you can show up. Even like you go to the election, it's not like it's niggas that ain't never voted before that swear to God you go up to the poll, hit vote for Biden, and then walk out.
Niggas that don't even know you vote for the president and their vice president, and then you vote for some laws that are on there. You vote for senators, judges. It's a whole sheet,
it's a whole sheet of shit that you fucking vote for.
Kanye only wrote it himself and handed his ballot in on his radio. I was like, bro, come on, Kanye.
Dude. There was it was more than 1,000 people that voted for Kanye, and
60,000 people voted for Kanye across the country.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It is crazy.
That is absolutely crazy.
It's disgusting.
I mean, like, he was on the ticket, I think, in Michigan and Kentucky and some other states. But yeah, that's still wild. 60,000 people literally vote for. I would rather you vote for Joe Jorgensen.
Bro, look, I'm gonna say this to wrap this last point up. Just please do your damnedest to be politically correct. be politically
informed.
You don't have to be a fucking library of knowledge, but like, and you don't have to know. I'm not even gonna go as far as to be like know everything that's going on at every single point in time, but like know what's going on in your government or your fucking economy, so you don't have conversations with people like, oh, don't go vote, or niggas voting is nigga. Exercise your right to be a fucking a citizen and be a real ass nigga, my nigga.
And just to add on to that, all I can say is when you see these headlines and these trigger phrases and stuff on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, tab over to Safari, Chrome, whatever internet browser your phone uses, and look it up and read the context behind it, because these are blurbs. They're not giving you context. They don't want to give you context. They want to just get you riled up to argue about the stupid shit while they go and pass other shit that negatively affects you. Just do your best to be informed. It's right there in your pocket. You can look up whatever you want. Think about it, bro. Our ancestors, I don't like to say our ancestors died for us to vote. They were killed because they tried to vote like we are able to. They didn't have Google in their pocket.
No.
They didn't even have libraries equipped to really give them the knowledge that we can get. And they still managed to be informed and know what's going on.
People were more knowledgeable about what was going on.
That's the least we can do.
Your phone is a tool. Be the user, not the consumer.
Exactly. Technology is meant to aid, not take over.
Nope. Yep.
No,
unless it's made by Elon Musk.
I want to add in, and before it's all said and done, if this man Joe Biden wins, I want to shout out to black women, because y'all always come through.
Yes.
As one of the highest percentage voters.
Listen to black women, man.
And it's a blue wave, baby. It's a blue wave.
Perfectly synchronized. All right, bet. All right. Jumping topics. We're about to talk about what is quite possibly my favorite, and also quite possibly the greatest rap album of all time. So Pump a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar. I feel like now is the perfect time for me to talk about it, perfect time for me to gush about it.
It is definitely the best rap album of the last decade.
At least, definitely the last decade. I think as time goes on, I think in the next 10 years, it'll probably be GOAT of all time.
I agree.
Like, because it takes a while for a classic to come along. Not classic to come along, but for it to really be called a classic. Called truly a classic. Yeah. You know, it takes time. To Pimp a Butterfly came out in 2015. Every year it's gotten better and more relevant. Every year.
Different songs from it too.
To Pimp a Butterfly sounds like it could have come out this year. And
definitely.
It literally sounds like it could have been made for this year. This shit came out in March of 2015, man. Crazy. So I think, this might take up a little chunk because I've got a lot of just different points that I want to make about the album. Just like, so, I'm not going to say I think it might be kind of rare nowadays, but like.
I think it's crazy too, because like I think when I first listened to it when it came out in 2015, I listened to it and not even thinking it was a classic, just like, oh, this is Kendrick Lamar. This is just
anytime
what he does.
Drops, I think it's a classic.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not like in the mindset of thinking it's a classic. Like I know, subconsciously in my mind it's a classic, but I'm not going into it thinking it's a classic. But like, I think just like when you just go back to it and just like listening to it now, just 5 years later,
I think that's
it's
a disconnect just between like a
true classic and
not even the art. I'm just thinking about how we consume the art.
Right.
A lot of times people now want to say, "Oh, this is a classic," but then you move on to the next thing, right? Like, what's it called? Ready to Die is a classic, right? It wasn't pronounced a classic in 96 or nothing like that. It's a classic now, but it took time for it to be. Aquemini is a classic. When Aquemini dropped, everybody was like, "Oh, I mean, now granted, Aquemini dropped with Hove, Black Star, and some other stuff."
Yeah.
So, but all those albums are classic hip hop albums 25, 30 years later. Like, people were like, oh yeah, 15 years later, you're still bumping Aquemini. Like, oh, this is still like some of the best music I've ever heard.
Right.
But now it's like, oh yeah, Kendrick dropped, damn, oh, instant classic. Whoa, it's great. But it's not an instant classic.
Bro, there's no such thing as an instant classic. But I remember definitively, like, it makes me want to cry thinking about this album a lot. Because I remember when it dropped, right? I remember going, like, this is a really, really, really good album. I'm not very sure what the fuck he's talking about, though. But this is a good album. And I remember going, this album is 16 tracks long. I remember out of these songs in 2015, the songs that stuck to me instantly were King Kunta, All Right.
Mama for me.
Institution. Mama didn't hit for me immediately at first.
How much a dollar cost hit for me?
Hood Politics, and I think that might and that might have been it at first. Like I was always like, this is a dope ass album, and this is great. But I was like, I don't understand. A year passed. I think 2016. I came back to listen to it again. I got more favorites. This album didn't hit me like a ton of bricks until 2000. It had to be late probably 2018 Man too. Yeah, late 2018 is when it hit me like a ton of bricks, and I was like, wait a second. Yeah. No, this is deeper than just a good album. This shit is crazy. And going through listening to it continuously, getting like the layers and the subcontext, and like this art is a literal masterpiece. Like it is literally art. The way it's, like I said, the way it's structured, the actual way the music sounds. Like
following his discography too, this comes right after Good Kid, Mad City. So it's like that just transition into this was just beautiful as well.
And not only that, it was Good Kid, Mad City, and then that space in between, Kendrick was like, I am the greatest rapper of all time. That was the other thing. That was the other build up to it.
In between,
he was literally, he was like, literally, I'm the greatest rapper of all time, and y'all are gonna respect me.
Verse that came out a couple years before that. He was hopping on tracks.
Did Black Friday come in between that?
No, that came out.
No, that came after.
But he was like, I'm the greatest rapper of all time, and y'all are gonna recognize me for it. And then he dropped this shit. And the other thing about this album that's crazy. So I actually got into a whole argument.
And that's like next level, because like he said, I'm the greatest like rapper of all time, and then he didn't and he didn't like bar you out, because like if you listen to the Control verse, he's like barring you out, and then he drops this, and it's like, oh wait, shit, like this nigga's like, yeah, he's a rapper, but like, yo, this nigga,
over people's heads. So I remember, and this is another thing about this album. I have conversations with people about this album still to this day, and like. This was not really a commercial album, man. He didn't make this album with intents of like, there are singles off of it, but like the singles I think were King Kunta, All Right, but that came later. Originally it was like, I think it was Black of the Berry was the first thing that came out.
I was the first single.
I was the first thing that came out. Then the Black of the Berry.
Then the album dropped. Then you got that post-album release.
Yes, so the first two singles off of this, you don't even hear on the radio. Those aren't the things that people even remember as singles.
Even that, bro, I remember the rollout of this album like that. I remember I comes out, and I'm like, I'm blown away. That was why I was one of my first favorite songs. Right. The Isley Brothers sample, bro, it took me back to being a kid in the car with my grandparents, listening to that music, and then just the message in the song and what he's talking about. That was the first single, and
then
I'm like, and you know, you hear a single, you're like, okay, this is probably what the album's gonna sound like, and then he comes out with Black of the Berry, and it's the complete opposite of the song, and you have no idea what to expect when the album drops. You're just like,
yes. So
and you're kind of thinking like, because I remember like going through it, listening to it the first time, and I'm going through, I hear King Kunta and stuff. Okay, I'm thinking, because I think, how do the singles fit into the album? And I'm like, okay, I can see how I fits here. Then you get to how much a dollar costs, and I'm like, how do you? Because I know where I is on the track list. I see it. I'm like, how do you? I'm thinking like, how sonically do you get to that?
This nigga Kendrick's insane.
And then, you know, you keep going, and then you get this live version.
Bro, the live version is better than
this
the original.
freestyle and message, and then it goes into Mortal Man. And like, I know Kendrick did a lot of this with the poem that he wrote.
It was so,
like the questions, the interview things, but sequencing is so important,
bro,
in an album.
Okay, so wait, let me double back, because let's just go back to the beat.
Bro, we can do this shit track by track.
Bro, like, okay, we don't even have to. There are certain tracks we definitely have to emphasize, but like, bro, so you said, you come in with Wesley's Theory, which is literally the thesis,
like, and
bro, just like a very. By the way, listen, they teach the Pimp a Butterfly in school, like in literature classes. They teach this. This is the greatest rap album of all time. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas say, bro. Wesley's Theory comes in, and just like an essay is supposed to do, it states the thesis of basically the entire album, bro. The whole song is about every nigga is a star. It's about a nigga getting money, motherfucking trying to be.
Get signed, homie. I'm act a
fucking fool. Cause what you wanna do as a black nigga when you get money? You gonna show the fuck out and show your fucking ass, and just your relationship to the rap industry, like or not just the rap, but the industry as a whole and your relationship to it, literally to pimp a butterfly, you being a butterfly, being this beautiful creature that America has to pimp his talents in order to get X, Y, and Z from, and the struggles that come from that. It's the thesis statement of the whole fucking project. We should have never gave you niggas money. The Chappelle Show quote to start it off. All right, man. All right, I feel like I just gotta.
And then the album cover just being a bunch of
niggas at the White House.
I had real niggas on POTUS line.
Oh my god,
that's not even from this album, bro. He just wanted to remind you.
Oh yes.
I had real niggas on POTUS line.
Levels. Okay, so cool. So we go from Wesley's theory
directly
into for free. This dick ain't free. Oh my god, like. Bro, I'm not even
looking at me like I'm not a receipt, like I never made ends meet.
Eating your leftovers and raw meat. This dick ain't free.
I can't like
living in captivity.
Oh my god!
Like, bro,
so disgusting. It just eats. You can't even.
And then from that, the girl comes back and says, "I'm gonna get my Uncle Sam to fuck you up. You ain't no king."
Direct sequence.
And then King Kunta.
Boom, boom, boom. Like it's the instrumentation of the actual album itself. The way he went back and took like the actual origins of hip hop was like music creating from funk music,
taking other genres and mixing it together,
usage of all
making
that,
it work.
And
funk. They're Terrence Martin, Thundercat, Bilal, Pharrell. They're actually playing the instruments.
And that's what I love. He got artists that really understand. He got artists that really understand like the vibe he's going for, like what instruments you need to use to bring out the just connotation, and it's crazy.
I remember, I think Boy Wonder produced "The Blacker the Berry," and at the end of it, he was like, "I just put the jazz in there because." Just to kind of mellow it out from the how aggressive the song was.
The song is dark. It's called dark. Blacker the Berry. Okay, we gotta get to it. Okay,
I'm telling you, bro, we can go track by track.
I'm not per se gonna skip past King Kunta, but King Kunta's King Kunta, bruh. Institutionalized,
man.
Oh my god,
bro. It's my favorite tracks. It's a tie between Institutionalized, Mama, and Mortal Man. It's literally a tie between those three. It's just a different fucking channel. But bro, Institutionalized, the way it, oh my god, the way it starts off, and the way it, the beat, and then the president. I pay my mama's rent, free my homies and them. Bulletproof my 70 doors, lay in the White House and get high, Lord. Whoever thought, Master, take the chains off me too. Oh my god!
And it's like, bro, you started off capturing the attention. The song is called Institutionalized. What is he talking about? What institutionalized nigga would do, bro, if they made it out.
Bro,
every nigga wants to make sure his mama's good. Every nigga wants to make sure his homie's good. He's coming from Compton. He's coming from a place where there's gunshots ringing, gang violence. So make sure niggas can't shoot. Because he's talked about niggas being shot. Get high. Master, take the chains off me. It's like,
but even like I said, even the fucking the voice, even in the Master, take the chains
that was the thing.
Off me.
We talked about this off the podcast. But I was saying, it's the way Kendrick uses his voice as an instrument.
Yes.
A lot of artists do it, but he uses his voice as an instrument to... A lot of people get on him for his inflections and always changing up his voice. And I'm like, bro, but it's always a reason. But he's not just doing it because he can. For the sake of
doing it.
It always sounds good.
Bro, the fact, it's not even... The flow is insane. Not even like the second verse is what...
I'm just looking at his first verse.
I
can just alleviate the rap industry politics. Milk the game up, never lactose intolerant. The last remainder of real shit. You know the obvious. Me scholarship, no streets put me through colleges.
Be all you can be. The problem is cream, only a drink. If work, don't follow it. Remind me of the homies that used to know me. Now follow this.
I'll tell you my hypothesis. I'm probably just way too loyal. Kendrick will do it for you. My niggas think I'm a god. Truthfully, all of them spoiled. Oh my god. Just shit don't change till you get up and wash your ass. Oh my god.
The intro takes you right into the first verse. he said, he talked about his homies. And then he said, "Oh yeah, I'm the star now, so I can make sure they all good."
Right. And then goes from the point of view of literally his homies who he took to the award show,
bro, and then brought it back to the chorus with his grandma telling him.
I guess my grandma was where is it? Hold on, wait. There's a specific. Now, wait. Hold on, wait. No, I can watch this. Watch on TV and be okay. But see, I'm on the clock once that watch landed in LA.
From the perspective of the homie, because he's like, "Yo, I'm thinking." Somebody told me you thinking about snatching jewelry. He's like, "Yeah, because I could be on
TV when I'm looking at Walking West."
What am I supposed to do?
Like, bro, you know me. You know what,
nigga? What am I supposed to do?
I can't control it.
Now, Kendrick, I know they're your co-workers, but it's gonna take a lot for this physical codes. Oh my God, bro. All right. So then you got These Walls, which is just so beautiful. The double entendre, talking about being locked behind these walls, but also the fucking vagina walls of oh my God. On some true Gemini shit, I'ma fuck this nigga's bitch while he's in jail out of like true spark. For revenge and make him spill this shit.
Nigga. Kill my homeboy, God spared your life. Dumb criminal
gotta die the same night. Oh my God! Like
then again, it's just so many gems. He just throws in there. Pray for pills, hoping the warden would afford them. Mm-hmm. That sentence so important.
That sentence so important. Oh my God!
Like yeah, I'm out here getting revenge. But I also have homies in here, and I understand what it's like to be dealing with like addiction or have to be on meds, and how they treat you in the system once you're in prison, and they don't want to give you anything. It's like, bro, he touched.
There's so many layers,
many levels.
Okay, so the way this transitions to. The poem that he's continuing. I remember he was conflicted, misusing an influence. Sometimes I did the same, abusing my power.
He transitions into you.
Resentment that turned into a deep depression. I found myself screaming in a hotel room.
And that transitions into you, which is all about depression.
By the way, lowercase u. Bro, the fact that he's literally talking to himself, bro. The name of the song is You. The end, that
and
last
like,
verse.
You is one of the songs on this album that I relate to the most, at least right now. Like, it's one of the songs I like. Everything he's talking about.
Nigga, mood swings is frequent, nigga.
Bro, and if this bottle could talk. Oh my God!
I'll wake myself to sleep, bitch. Everything is your fault.
Oh my God! Like he was just like I don't know
Gemini.
what channel.
Nigga.
True Gemini.
Frequent nigga.
True. Oh my God! Because you shook as soon as
as soon as you knew confinement was needed, nigga. You can't be alone. It's like, bro.
I know your secrets, nigga. Don't make me tell them to the world about that shit you thinking. And that time I'm fucked up, but I ain't as fucked up as you. You just can't get right up there. Your heart made a bullet. You can feel the pain, bro. The nigga talking about himself.
Your ass
long time ago. You should have felt that black revolver last long time ago. Oh my God, bro. I'm sorry. I love this album.
And if these walls could,
let me see.
Tell your secrets.
It's just a few more tracks I'm gonna touch on. Let me see.
All
right, I have to touch on All Right. I didn't even want to touch on. I have to.
He switches from the self-deprecation
All Right
of you to All Right to like, yo. And it's just All Right was the perfect song for when Black Lives Matter started up.
Right.
Bro.
Because he talked about institutionalizing everything and all that stuff. Institutionalized. He talked about the prison system and how you're like up until you it was like a introspective look at why I do the things I do based off of how I brought up what I know. And then All Right comes out and it's like, look, I went through I've been dealing with depression ever since an adolescence. It was like, yeah, but we gonna be all right.
You know what?
We good. God got us.
You know what's the double-edged sword of All Right? And I think it was super intentional. This whole album is intentional, so it has to be this way, bro. The fact that, like, I think Kendrick Lamar, it's like we gonna be all right, but it's not. It's a happy all right and a sad all right. It's like one of those, like, we don't have a choice but to be all right. Like, it's like all's my life I had to fight, nigga. All's my life hard times like bad chest like Nazareth. I'm fucked up, homie. You fucked up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright. It's literally, even if you put it's such a tear jerky because you think about like, bro, this was like a slave chant. Like literally, when you could literally think of like the slaves in fucking bondage, like, bruh, nigga, this shit sucked. But honestly. Like, I got you, you got me, and nigga. Yeah. And God, that's all we can It's when we don't have a choice but to depend on.
Yeah, I want to touch on what you said about like it also being like a sad song because like he adds the poem at the end. I remember you was conflicted, and then near the end is like I didn't want to self-destruct. The evils of Lucy was all around me, so I went running for answers. Which leads into fucking like it's just so good, bro. Like it's just so good. That leads into Purcell,
bro, and it's about like.
Selling your soul to the devil,
selling your soul to the devil, to the industry, trying to make it because you promised all these things earlier in the tracks. It's just like, bro, everything ties together.
All right, man.
And then he's just like on this hiatus.
Yes.
And then he's on this pedestal. He can't fucking come down. And then Mama comes in and he's just like,
literally.
He's like,
okay, so here we go.
I'm this being. I fucking know everything, bitch.
Fun fact about me and Ron. This might be. Is it in your? Is it your favorite or like?
It may be.
It's in top 3. It's in top 3 for me. Yes. The second verse. I'm not even gonna. The second verse on Mama is definitely in my top 3 verses of all time. Yes. I think if you have been and are still on some form of spiritual journey, you can relate to this. Okay, so look, and this is the other thing. Like, the fucking, this particular song, I don't think he says Mama one time in this song, bro. One time. I have to recite this entire verse and then come back and talk about it. Oh my God. I know everything. I know everything. I know myself. I know morality, spirituality, good and bad health. I know fatality might haunt you. I know everything. I know Compton. I know street shit. I know shit that's conscious. I know everything. I know lawyers, advertisements, their sponsors. I know wisdom. I know bad religion. I know good karma. I know everything. I know history. I know the universe works mentally. I know the perks of bullshit isn't meant for me. I know everything. I know cars, clothes, hoes, and money. I know loyalty. I know respect. I know those that's honorary. I know everything. The highs, the lows, the groupies, the junkies. I know I'm generous at heart. I don't need recognition. The way I'm rewarded, well, that's God's decision. I know that lots of Compton school districts. Just give it to the kids. Don't gossip about how it's distributed. I know how people work. I know the price of life. I'm knowing how much it's worth. I know what I know, and I know it well not to ever forget until I realized I didn't know shit the day I came home. Oh my God!
Crazy.
That song always hit me different because, like, I remember, like you said, this came out in 2015.
Yeah.
Came out March 15th, 2015. At the time, the reason, like, songs like You jumped out to me initially and Mama jumped out to me initially was it was actual things that I was going through. And some of them I'm still going through. But I remember it was one time, like, I had lived on campus. This was freshman year of college. I lived on campus. I had a terrible time. Everybody else around me had a great time. I had a terrible time, and I didn't come back. I never went back to living on campus because I was like, bro, if I don't go home, I'm going to blow my brains out or I'm going to drop out of school. Like, it was like, because I was like, it's not that I couldn't survive. It was just, it was too much around me that was negative impact on me. That was, and not like bad influence. It was just energies around me that were draining. And I was like, and now granted, at home, there weren't necessarily better energies, but I knew how to deal with those energies. So like going home, I remember it was like one day over the summer, I was listening to it and I just went off on Snapchat, tweeting the lyrics, or not tweeting, but you know, posting the lyrics. Like, I know everything. I know all this. I was just the stuff that stuck out. And then I said until I realized I didn't know shit the day I came home, while I was sitting at home in the bathroom by myself because I could finally think. And I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, this will always be like one of those songs, bro, that you could just cut on any time.
I really had a similar experience with that because like 2015, 2016 was around the time where like I was like suicidal, like on some like I might actually do this shit. Like I really didn't have anyone to talk to type shit. Like I was just like I just felt the pressure of a lot of stuff with like school, work, and like just everything I was doing. And like when I when I came back home from like living like off campus for a minute, like I think just that recuperation really helped me, and like this album was with me the whole time. So it's crazy.
I just feel like that, especially that verse in particular. I know me, like I said, like before, just being on a spiritual journey of my own, just conceptually, like Bro, you think I can't speak for everybody. I know this verse has to relate to a lot of people because I just felt it in my soul though when the words really hit me, bro. It's like
no, honestly, I feel like it does.
You really think you know everything. Not that you really think, because I don't think anybody but you think you know everything, bro. You think you've been through so much different shit, bro. Right. You think life can fucking so much different shit and it'll be hard as fuck, not per se hard as fuck for life to knock you on your ass, but bro, I know everything, bro. Yeah. I've been out here, bro. It's not my third day out here, bro. I've been living, bro. I've been doing this shit, bro. Can't nobody tell. And then your mom could be a crackhead living under the fucking bridge. Your mom could be the president. Your mom, you could probably not have seen your mom in a fucking 30 years and she just show up somewhere randomly out the fucking blue. Your mom can always teach you
You will always learn
something from your fucking mom. And whether it be your actual mom or mom being the manifestation of where your home is, bro. You leave and you think you're this dominant, not dominant, but
you think you know what you're going into.
Yes, bro.
And you can get humbled real quick.
I talk to my mom every fucking week for I don't know how long. My mom just did it before we did this fucking podcast. I don't know what we were talking about. We might have been talking about Bill Cosby or something like that. And I don't know what I said. It wasn't misogynistic, but I can't remember what I said. But even my mom's I don't know, bro. Moms just have that fucking ability. You can think you're the smartest, most intellectual, most ahead of nigga on the fucking planet. And like I said, it doesn't matter what position and state your mom is fucking in. Your mom could be 80 years old on her fucking deathbed, and I guarantee you she will find some type of way to mom you to make you fucking son. Let me see. Few couple highlights because we almost out of time on this subject. I want to point out the transition between
How Much a Dollar Costs is always one of my favorites.
Amazing, beautiful storytelling.
Complexion. Shout out to Rhapsody's verse,
dude.
Yes.
The fact that he spelled it complex, ION, complexion, crazy, and not just that. Like I said, the ordering of this album is so necessary and important. The way he switches from Complexion being the bright song and the way that Rhapsody comes in and spits her rap about the different shades of the beautiful different shades of, and it sounds bright, but then we immediately transfer over into Blacker the Berry. Who is that? Shabba Ranks on the fucking is that Shabba Ranks on the fucking shit? No, that's not Shabba Ranks.
No.
I don't even fucking see it.
Doesn't say. He's probably uncredited. I remember they had Assassin.
Yeah, the way he comes in with the song sounds dark, bro. And like Toby said, then after that we go into which you ain't gotta lie.
Which was probably my first favorite song. Just because I was like, you ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga.
You ain't gotta try so. Oh my god!
And just the way he starts with, he's like, "Hey, y'all close that front door."
Yeah, with it.
Pops in here with a bottle of Hennessy in his hand, acting a fool.
I can spot you a mile away. You can sit it with the game. The voice inflection.
This is for the niggas not waiting their turn, man.
Yo.
This is for the niggas not waiting their turn.
And then the way, bro, I personally like the album version of I more than I like the single version of I. The album version just that live instrumentation just does something to my fucking spirit.
I like hearing I live because he kind of changes some of the lyrics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I still like. I like the live version of I more than the studio version of I, but I don't necessarily like the live version, the album version of I outside of the context of the album.
Well, okay.
If I'm not listening to the album front to back, then I'll play the studio version of I
can see that.
Or I'll rip a live performance from YouTube, like when he did it on SNL, and play that, as opposed to just the album version, just, out of the context. Because the album version is so important to the context of the album. Because of the way it leads into Mortal Man and the Negus.
Negus.
All of that. I think that's why I listened to it in the album like that. Because I remember when I first heard it, he was like, because he had performed it live already before the album dropped. So I remember I first heard it and I was like, okay, it's a live song. I was like, that's cool because this is a tangent. I love live albums. Late Orchestration. When Kanye did it live in Chicago.
Yeah.
Great album. Lupe did a lot of songs from the Cool and Food and Liquor live. But then like Jay-Z went to Brooklyn and did his hits live.
Dude,
J. Cole has 2014 Forest Hills live, which I like better than the studio version. I like live performance albums when you come because I love concerts. So when it came and I was like, oh, this is hot, and he's going through it, and then you hear just the background rumbling, and you're like, oh, okay, what's going on? Where's he going? Because the whole time, I know I couldn't have been the only one thinking, how does this... Because I get the Isley Brothers sample and the funk influence in it. I can see how it fits. But after You Ain't Gotta Lie and the Black of the Berry and Complexion, how does I fit into where the themes are now in this song? Because clearly at that point, the themes of the album are strictly about being black, being black in America. And so it's like, okay, how does I... Because I... Really, if you listen to the single, I sounds like it would sequence with You. Very good and all right. It's like, oh yeah, I was depressed. We're going to be all right. And it's like, I love myself. That sounds good. And then you see the track listing is down here. I think it was masterfully done.
It was.
He adds in just like the little intricate things.
Yeah, to just make it over the top. Or not over the top, next level.
And then the way he closes it out with Mortal Man. Mortal Man is probably one of the greatest songs ever. Like this album, like this is the greatest rap album of all time. I don't give a fuck what one of y'all niggas say. I'll die on this hill, my nigga. Like the fucking layers, bro. It's just his channel is just too powerful. The voice, the ghost of Mandela. Hope my flow stay propelling. Let my words be your earth and moon. You consume every message as I lead this army. Make room for mistakes and depression. And with that being said, my nigga, let me ask this question.
When shit hit the fan,
is you still a fan? Oh my God.
This is directed to everybody who listens to the podcast, who rocks with us.
When shit hit the fan.
Do you believe in me? Are you deceiving me? Could I let you down easily? Is your heart where it needs to be? Is your smile on permanent? Is your vow on lifetime? Would you know where the sermon is if I died in this next round?
Oh,
if I'm tried in a court of law,
it's just too.
If the industry cut me
off,
the
channel is just too powerful. Hold on, wait.
A drug head from cocaine in my car. I question my character and direct me on every block.
Wait.
I want you to love me like Malcolm.
I'm so sorry.
I want you to hug me like Malcolm.
I had to find it.
I think you should be a slave in your mind. You're very welcome.
Let me see. Where is it? How many leaders you said you needed?
Oh, for that. Was it Moses, Huey Newton, or Detroit Red?
Is it
Martin? Is it Malcolm?
Is it? No, we gotta find it.
He said, "Is it Martin? Is it Malcolm? Somebody? All I know is Michael Jackson."
Hold on, wait.
Here it is.
How many
leaders you said you needed and left them for dead? Is it Moses? Is it Huey Newton or Detroit Red? Is it Martin Luther, JFK shooter, you assassin? Is it Jackie? Is it Jesse? All I know is Michael Jackson. Oh! When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? That nigga gave us Billie Jean. You think he touched those kids?
Bro,
R. Kelly really did that shit.
I do. But, like, bro, his channel is just too powerful. Let's just shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick, man, we love you here.
Just because this is the Kendrick one.
Bro, I just can't wait to meet you one day, bro. We just have to chop it up, bro. Your channel's just too powerful, bro. Love, bro. All right. Let me see.
Nah, here. I got you. I can pull it up.
All right, man. So, born let me see. Can I just drop it on my Twitter so I can just see it?
Kinda. I was gonna put it in the Discord.
I don't think I'm in the Discord.
Right? Ron was the only person who actually joined the Discord.
I'm fucking dead, yo. That was fucking wrong.
I'm gonna put it in ideas.
Let me see. I swear to God, I thought I had it saved on my fucking
Do I have Discord on this freaking Mac, or do I have...
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I got it saved right here, baby. Top 10 top relative searches by women when compared to women elsewhere in the United States. Brought to you by Pornhub. So, I don't know. I just came across this on my fucking on my Twitter timeline, and
I had saw this, bro, and I remember seeing it, and I don't know if you had liked it or retweeted or something. That's how I saw it, but I was like, bro, if Jay see this, I know he's gonna have something funny to say.
Oh yeah, no. Wait, I just have to. I'm trying to see if there's one for men actually. Relative.
I see them all the time. I'm pretty sure there's one for men.
Searches by men in comparison to elsewhere in U.S. Pornhub. 2019 year review. Pornhub Insights. All right, let me see if I can find. Let me just get the chart, man.
This is hilarious.
This is, but I'm just trying to see the fucking. See, there's all these different graphs and shit. Huh?
No, go back to the search.
Okay. You're trying to
Type by state. So the other one is like by state. So it's just by state.
And U.S. by
You didn't
state.
like it on Twitter or something?
No, I got the female one. I'm trying to see if I can get the male one too.
Oh, okay.
Because we don't want to be sexist here. Huh?
Oh god, that might be bad.
Yeah.
Oh, there
No.
we go.
Categories by women.
That was 2017. We want to be, up to date.
Up to date. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Mormon gay porn. Okay.
Mormon gay porn.
Wow.
Excuse me. And what year was this? Stepmom? Stepsister?
Wow.
Holy shit, let's just use this one. Fuck it, we're just gonna use this one. It can't be. A difference between. Oh, 2016. Oh, man. Damn it, man. Nah, man. We need more up to date than 2016. That's 4 years ago. People gotta be watching different types of porn now, man. I swear to God, it's on this website. I'm sorry. Let me see. Do you have the image? One of you guys have that image? I can try to find this in the meantime. I just want somebody to carry on the conversation while I'm looking for this. I don't know two things at once.
The big one for the
Okay,
women?
wait.
I have the one for women.
Yeah, talk about that one for a minute. I'll drop my king because I found the one for like the United States, not the United States. I found the one for the world, but not for the women. This is
Where we starting, man?
start east west.
Oh my god. East West.
All right,
man. Let's start in fucking Maine, man. What the fuck going on in Maine?
Oh my
God. Y'all doing glory holes, man. Why the fuck y'all don't want to know what y'all sucking up?
I don't even know which one to pick.
Just play this one.
They want man to put dick in holes.
Oh my god! Wait, hold up. I just don't know. Okay,
not know who it is.
dude, I wish they had the one for me.
Wait, hold up. Did somebody they just searched Boston and Baltimore?
No, I just think they didn't have a consensus size because I don't think somebody from Boston is looking up Boston porn. Like, at least I hope not. That's weird.
I don't know, man.
Boston pornography.
Michigan is looking up Detroit.
Michigan is
right,
Detroit porn.
that might be. Oh, man.
Milwaukee is looking up Milwaukee.
Bruh, okay. Well, I tried to find the one for men. I can't.
Arizona and who was that next to Arizona? Because that's Oklahoma. Dang, bro, you can tell I wasn't great in geography.
All right,
they're looking up Navajo.
Let me hop in this battle.
Arizona, New Mexico.
They're looking up Navajo.
Let's talk about
racism really comes out in porn.
Let's talk about. Wait, did we start? We go. Y'all going west?
We went east to west.
Yeah, Alabama and Mississippi.
Y'all have missed very.
I told you I wanted to talk about the South.
Black dick.
Y'all have missed very key points.
Racism in porn.
Why is New York looking up hella Dominican porn? Why are New York women looking up?
There's hella Dominican women in New York.
These are the women.
That's what I'm saying.
So I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Do you not see all this lesbian shit?
I mean, yeah, that makes sense generally, but let me see. Ebony
BDSM, squirt.
I love the fact that Georgia is ebony lesbian.
Bro,
let's also talk about.
Who is this on My Little Pony?
Yo, Idaho.
Who is that?
Idaho. What do y'all have going on?
Is everything okay? Idaho got to be the pedophile capital.
And then
is Montana next to Idaho?
And then Oregon is.
Yes, I think Montana is next to Idaho. I think Montana is looking at anime.
Can we talk about Montana with surprise?
Anal?
Yeah, bro.
Montana, what's going on?
What's
going on, Montana?
What's happening? We need our viewers from these different states to comment.
We need y'all to call in, bro. We need to understand.
I need
what
answers.
is going on.
I'd also like to ask questions to all the white women in Mississippi and Alabama who apparently seem to be looking up big black dick, because that's like the racist capital. Are Alabama and Mississippi the racist capitals of America?
Mississippi's gotta be.
Gotta be. It's too much dead black. It's too
They gotta be.
Yeah.
They gotta
it's
be.
between those two. It's between those two. And
did you see Bill Burr, his SNL?
Yes, that shit was funny as shit.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
It was
South Carolina.
when you wanted to sneak off and be with a black guy, you said it wasn't consensual.
Yeah.
So that's who would say that.
Big question. Nebraska, bringing it back to the beginning of the motherfucking podcast.
What is bedgasm?
What is
bro?
bedgasm?
I don't know.
I've never heard. I'm afraid to look any of this stuff up that I don't.
Let's look it up.
Bedgasm.
We have to be careful. We put this on YouTube.
Yeah, that'd be alright.
A feeling of euphoria after climbing into bed at the end of a very long day.
What? Yo, Nebraska,
That's
y'all
on-
got different shit
That's
going
on Pornhub? How does that even?
That's what I'm saying. How do you look? No
They
cap.
nut when they get into bed.
I guess, man. That's crazy.
There's no way around it.
There's wow.
I mean,
that's
You get
actually
into bed after a long day.
I might
the
be into
feeling
that.
I
is
am.
just- the feeling is so
I do feel
overwhelming.
some euphoria when I get into bed.
Your
after a
bed
long
sheets
day.
have that much threading.
It's not that extreme. It's just
I'm not gonna lie. I might have to
Very
get
much
into this.
relaxing.
I can relate. I can relate to this shit.
It is very much relaxing.
The silk pillows caress your forehead.
Yo, we need to make a skit about this shit or something, bro.
Hey man, this is.
Yo, this is crazy. Yo,
They are
Nebraska,
on
y'all might have
other
just put me
shit.
on to something, bro.
Hold up, all right,
5
let's-
minutes
we
later,
have we have to compare this map to the election results map.
Bro, I've been doing
right.
that. I've been doing that,
It's
bro.
over
Montana,
with.
bro. Montana is a Republican state, bro. Surprise anal, Republican surprise anal.
That makes sense.
Bro, there's no other
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Stop.
What has Trump been doing to them this whole fucking election?
I'm not gonna hold
Ain't
you.
no
I'm not gonna.
there.
Oh my God, y'all are too funny. Y'all are
there.
too funny.
It's been in our face the whole
Bro,
time.
let's stop. Let's stop, and let's think about the fact that Glory Hole and also Glory Hole are blue states.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Both Glory Holes are blue
Wait,
states.
but like Glory Holes is Maine, right?
Yeah,
and Maine
also-
has a large like lobster population, and these are, I'm just saying.
Where are you going
I'm
with this?
just
Where are you
saying.
going?
I don't know what it is.
Hey man, how do we know they're not like capturing the lobsters and
Wow.
like putting them through the glory hole?
I don't know where.
For
We don't know.
We don't know this stuff.
I love the fact that both of the Navajo states. Oh man, this is kind
they're
of.
both Democrats.
They're both.
So
like, is it less racist?
So is the double penetration state. What is that? Colorado. Oh man, y'all people in
Colorado be on some wild shit. Where? I know this is last year,
California
right?
with
But
the
Oregon is
Japanese
also
women.
glory.
Oh, okay. California with Japanese, but I guess that makes
That
sense.
makes all the sense.
makes
That
sense.
makes too much sense.
Oregon
This is so entertaining.
has glory hole, right? And now Oregon has decriminalized all drugs.
Oregon has a glory hole?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So
Oregon's about to go stupid.
they're about to start shoving heroin needles through glory holes
Oregon's
and
about to go
claiming
stupid.
it's an addiction.
Damn,
Listen,
Wyoming, y'all fucking up.
Idaho being My Little Pony does not surprise me.
It's a fucking
It
red
doesn't.
state,
It
bro.
doesn't. But
Look,
I am upset.
Hold up, because this is about to be
Fucking
hilarious. I'm about to go to
fuckers.
I'm about to go to absolute left field with this shit, and I'm about to pull out my best.
Can we go?
I'm about to pull out my best Republican QAnon conspiracy on this My Little Pony
crazy.
shit, right? All right, My Little Pony is Idaho.
homophobic.
My Little Pony is Idaho. I'm gonna get into it.
Don't they
Shit.
oppose the LGBT?
No, they're just gay and they don't want people to know it. Let's
Right. Donald Trump is winning Idaho by almost 300,000 votes.
Okay.
Right? If you look across the state, it's not that many
Where
that
do
are
you think?
blue.
Where do you think the highest concentration of My Little Pony watchers are? The highest concentration of this. If you had to pick a location,
it has to be
in Idaho.
boys. It has to be boys.
Boys, it has to be
I was
boys.
thinking boys.
It has to be boys. It has to be.
Think about Boise State.
Think
right?
about it.
They have an all
It
blue
has to be
field
boys.
with bright ass orange colors that completely throw everything over. Greatest episode ever.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh no, I had to run when that bitch up.
I had to get out of here.
That shit was right over Toby. I was like, oh hell no.
Nah, bro, when he looked up, I was ready to
I'm done. Oh my god.
Oh my
god. This nigga Ron said,
Bro, I don't even remember where my computer was.
Roach literally just flew off the fucking what's his face, bro. Whoa. Flew?
Yeah,
flew. It spread his wings. Yo.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, look, it's completely sidetracked from this. Flying roaches are the scariest, bro.
It's rare that you see roaches.
Everybody hard till a flying roach come out.
I think there's only been one other occasion where I've seen a flying roach.
I was outside last time I saw a roach flying. I was in the country.
Nah, I remember it was like the last time I seen a flying roach was like maybe 15 years ago. I was downstairs on the couch watching TV. My dog was with me. I saw the roach up on the wall behind the TV climbing. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get something to kill it with. That shit disappeared. I was like, I cut the TV off. I'm going upstairs. This is a problem for tomorrow. After I pick up the remote and I look back, that bitch is just flying straight at me. I screamed
oh my God.
so loud.
What are you even doing?
That everybody else in the house came downstairs like, are you okay?
No.
This is why I shout out to dogs.
No.
My dog caught it and ate it, so it was dead. But everybody came downstairs like, yo, what happened? I was like, it was a flying roach. I froze. There was nothing I could do.
God.
I was ready to die. That was just the only option.
God, bro. Surprise anal. What the fuck? Holy shit, bro.
Surprise anal.
I am pretty sure that is the same thing.
Oh my God.
It's gotta be.
Woo. Jesus Christ. Kentucky, why do you have to type in girl on girl? Why can't
Kentucky,
you just type in
lame as hell.
lame as hell.
Kentucky is lame as hell,
40th in
man.
education, bro. They don't know what lesbians are.
Oh my God,
damn.
they can't spell lesbian, so they just type in girl on girl, bro.
Wow.
Crazy. Lesbians scissoring for Texas. Shout out to all the ebony lesbian states. You know, ironically, they're all along the line for the most part. Toby was talking about the black line.
Yep.
Literally the black belt. We got
Shout
Louisiana.
out to fucking Florida for ebony.
Arkansas.
Ebony threesome, man.
You got
All this ebony in the South is just looking
ebony,
great.
yes.
I don't know what the fuck.
Even up there in
Mississippi and Alabama
Illinois.
going on. Illinois? Yeah, ebony lesbian, ebony.
Indiana. Let's talk about this.
Wait, Indiana.
Daddy here, guys.
What is daddy porn?
Like, yeah, like
What is daddy porn?
What's
Also,
going on, Indiana?
Let's talk about is that
Republican
is that Pennsylvania?
Indiana.
Are Pennsylvanians looking up
saying Philly?
Philly?
That
porn?
makes sense.
Pennsylvanians looking up.
Of the states
They
that just
are-
have their name,
That
Philly,
probably
I
makes the most
definitely
sense. That makes
really
sense.
think
That
is
makes
looking
sense.
up Philly.
Philly.
You know,
That makes sense.
like four-wheelers and wheelies
That
and
makes
shit
sense.
like
That
that.
makes
That's
sense.
what I think Philly is.
They're
you know,
very
Is that
where
patriotic.
MO? What is MO?
Missouri,
Missouri?
rough sex,
Missouri, and what's right above Missouri?
Iowa.
Iowa? They're looking up rough sex. I don't know. Those are red states.
They got a lot of fields. Yeah.
The correlation between fields and rough sex. Yo, wait, is that Montana?
Alaska.
Montana got fields, right?
Yeah.
Alaska
Montana got the bondage. Montana got the bondage right next to its rough
North
sex.
Dakota is just rough.
Dakota, just rough.
Just rough.
Not even rough sex, just rough.
But I mean,
Rough
it's
sex, bro,
it's North Dakota, so I'm pretty sure life is rough.
I'm pretty sure people aren't really watching porn like that in Hawaii.
I mean,
I feel like they're too wholesome. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
Alaska is also looking at
Not
rough
Alaska,
sex.
Hawaii. But I mean, fields of ice.
It's cold.
yo,
got
shout
ice
out to
They need the
Vermont and
friction.
New Hampshire, bro.
Ebony lesbians. and-
No, look. Shout out to them, man. 'Cause they're like a fucking puzzle,
Shout out
completing each
to-
other with squirt.
yo, that ass blue,
That's
and then the
literally
women
all
have them on the chart with the blue. That's kind of the same area.
It's so
Who is
funny.
this looking up gangbangs?
In
Rhode Island?
Rhode
Is that
Island?
Rhode Island?
It's so tiny. It's like 12 of y'all.
Wow.
Damn.
They are intimate.
Yeah, it's like 12 people in Rhode Island, bro. Rhode Island is like the size of Atlanta. Like y'all literally know each other. Oh no, that's weird. What is that tiny sliver that says threesome right there? All
That
those people
should
know each other,
be.
too.
That should be like New York City.
It's
What is it, man?
Massachusetts. Which one? This one right here?
The small blue, the purple, right there.
Where?
Hold on.
The thing
That's New York City. Oh,
I thought this was New York. Dominican.
That's New York.
That's Delaware, isn't it?
Then that's New York City.
This threesome.
That's Delaware.
The purple blue.
No, that's not Delaware. Is
that Massachusetts?
What's that on? That's on Philly. That's Connecticut. No, it's not. That's New Jersey.
Rhode Island.
That's New Jersey.
Is it? Swear.
Is that not Rhode Island?
Wait, no, I'm tripping. I'm looking at the wrong fucking.
Is that not Rhode Island?
Right here. That is Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Where? Oh, damn. That's weird,
so
bro.
Rhode Island wasn't.
So who's looking up gangbangs?
Gangbangs.
Gangbang is
still Rhode Island can only have like 4
Connecticut
threesomes.
is looking up gangbangs.
And Rhode Island's looking up threesomes, which is weird because both of those places are extremely small.
Right, and so they can only have 4. You're just rotating the people in the different threesome groups.
Man, we just cracked down the case. I feel like the fucking the horny police from these two places are about to fucking start cracking down because that's fucking.
Who was
crazy,
looking up double penetration?
That's
Colorado.
Yeah, like I said, they're really intimate over there apparently. I mean, based on this chart, I'm not going.
What is Utah
Hawaii
looking up?
makes
Bondage.
Hawaii.
Whoa, the Mormons are looking up bondage.
Yeah, I can see that. Milwaukee porn.
Baltimore
Detroit porn.
looking up Baltimore. That makes too much sense.
That makes way. Milwaukee's looking up bucks and shit. There's no way, and cheese. There's no way they can find that.
Oh my god, bro! What do you do? Like, it's crazy. I be thinking about like the Green Bay Packers sometimes, and then like the Bucks, and I be like, damn, there's really nothing else there. Like,
Wyoming don't even watch porn; they watch anime.
Yeah, y'all disappointed me.
They said anime.
Y'all weebs disappointed me, bro. I mean, I know this is just the women, so. Damn, so just to think about the fact that women from Nebraska just fantasize about climbing into bed every night. Like, I think everybody fantasizes about that, but not so much to where I look it up. But then again, maybe only 4 people use Pornhub in Nebraska, and those 4 people watch Bedgasm. Because, like,
Alaska with
somebody please tell me.
I want to look up the map that shows you, like, the, how, the lights and stuff of how power usage is.
Alaska trying to keep warm, man.
What?
Yeah, that's what I said. They needed the friction.
What to do in Nebraska?
Kill yourself.
15 things to do in Nebraska outside of kill yourself.
Oh my gosh.
The outside of kill yourself is not on there. I just added that. Oh no, this shit look weak as fuck. Cultural tours
of what?
Monuments and statues. There's not a monument or statue in this picture I'm looking at. Forest.
Bodies of water. Oh yeah, they're up there with the aren't they close to like the Great Lakes and shit? Or is my geography
they're in the middle of the United States.
Yeah, no. So what fucking
Nebraska? The Great Lakes are up top.
Yeah, they're up here.
Like Michigan and
Nebraska is landlocked, bro. What bodies of water?
Omaha, like Lincoln. Who?
Oh okay. Yeah, Omaha.
What is it to do in Omaha? I hope I'm not pissing off anybody.
It's the Peyton Manning audible call.
Bro, what do y'all niggas do in Nebraska? I'm genuinely...
Okay, I mean, that looks kind of cool. The zoo.
Nigga, you can find all of this shit anywhere.
I mean,
They're not going to Nebraska for this.
I mean, yeah, but they're in Nebraska. They gotta have something.
They don't, like...
What do you do in Nebraska?
Like, why would I, a rational thinking individual, move to Nebraska? Why would you? If you
There's
had
absolutely no reason.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
There's absolutely no reason.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I think I'm like... Maybe I might just be spoiled, but
like Nebraska is here for for the people who want to see all 50 states.
Like
it's just included.
But do you need to see all 50 states? Like, because if you like a good percentage of these, you've seen one of them, you've seen all of them.
What's the cost of living in Nebraska?
What is the cost of living in Nebraska? Let's try to break that down. Why?
Well, you can only go to Lincoln or Omaha.
Nebraska just seems like it should be racist as fuck. Why should I move?
Look at the county map on the election.
Yo, that's crazy. No, it's not even
literally
crazy.
Lincoln or Omaha.
The median home cost in Nebraska is $168,900.
Jesus.
So it's even more expensive to live there than like. Nebraska is a fantastic place for job hunters. Besides being home to 5 Fortune 500 companies, the state has ample job opportunities in just about every industry. Yeah, because nobody fucking lives there. I would hope they would have branching opportunities in every fucking shit if nobody fucking lives there. Like,
what's the fastest internet speed you can get in Nebraska?
Let's look all these things up, man. Random questions, Nebraska.
The fastest internet speed.
We should just make this a weekly segment. We just pick a random fucking state.
We don't know.
And be like, what is the reason?
A new segment. With, oh, wait. Let's add this. This month's Coon of the Month.
Little fucking Wayne.
Herman Cain Award goes to Little fucking Wayne.
Little Wayne.
Shout outs to Tunchi F. Baby.
Congratulations.
This nigga didn't read his contract from Birdman and expects us to think he read the Platinum Plan.
All right, man.
I read the Platinum Plan. It don't really do shit for me.
Man, the Herman Cain Award officially this week. What does it land on?
The fastest speed that I see in Nebraska is 108.
STI status, man. I'm clean, man. I'm not even worried about this thing. Straight clean, like the white girl, man.
Absolutely clean. The top internet speed in Nebraska is 108 megabytes per second.
What is that in comparison to?
In Bell.
What is that compared to?
I don't even know how to pronounce the fucking.
Nobody lives there.
In Georgia.
Oh, damn, they whooping our ass. Look.
Dang, they really are beating us. Damn, that's crazy.
But it makes sense because don't nobody stay out there.
And enough bandwidth.
Yeah, you get hella bandwidth. I don't think I've ever played a game against anybody from Nebraska.
Bro, when you look at servers, they have East, West, Midwest, and then Asia, Europe. Yeah. Shit like that.
They're Midwest, but like
they're Midwest by association.
Apex update came out.
They're Midwest by association.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
When you think of Midwest, you think of Chicago.
Yeah, like because nobody thinks about like
you don't
this
think of
entire midsection.
Actually, are they Midwest or are they Mountain Time?
They're Midwest. Yeah, they're Midwest. Well, I don't know. They might be Mountain Time because they're literally dead center. Literally from what is that? ND.
Nobody cares about Mountain Time.
From North Dakota, South Dakota.
Literally.
Nebraska.
Like it never comes up.
It's either Pacific Time or Eastern.
Right.
Yeah.
You like, may get Central a little bit, maybe.
They're literally not essential. They're literally unessential.
Nobody cares about
like not y'all, the people that stay there, but like the area y'all live in is fucked up, bro. Like
they're Central Time.
Yeah, outside of Texas, literally like. Bruh, what do y'all do? I'm not trying to shit on where y'all live at. I just don't know a reason to go where y'all live at. See, I can see why somebody would say
middle states. Like, cause my cousins live in Missouri. Shit. They live in Kansas City, Missouri. Mm-hmm. It's nice there. It's cool. Mm-hmm. You drive through like Tennessee. Mm-hmm. Tennessee's nice. Mm-hmm. You drive through a little bit of Kentucky, ain't shit out there. You drive through the south part of Illinois, ain't shit out there until you get to like Chicago. Mm-hmm. And then you reach Missouri. And then if you come up here in these states that mostly nobody cares about, there is nothing there.
That's what I'm saying. Like outside of like outside of like Texas, I could even see why somebody would go to Alabama or Mississippi because at least those two places have a beach technically. Louisiana,
on the Gulf.
Texas. Like I could see why somebody would go to New Mexico because they got a beach. No, New Mexico doesn't have a beach.
They're on the Gulf. They have.
They don't know.
No, New Mexico doesn't. But like Texas
has a beach. Texas has a beach. New Mexico and Arizona, you got the desert, and I hear there's really nice spas and shit out there. Nevada got Vegas. California is fucking California. Anything above Texas.
Utah has very good scenery.
Colorado's got hella weed and shrooms.
Colorado also has very good scenery at the mountains.
I don't see any reason to go to
Idaho, Wyoming apparently has really good scenery.
I'm not going to Wyoming.
But I'm going to either go to Colorado or Utah.
70% Donald Trump. I'm not going.
Right, like I'm not going to Wyoming. I remember I looked up the demographics. I think Wyoming is like 2% or 0.2% black or some shit like that.
Yeah, like, it may actually be the whitest state.
Yeah,
what is the whitest state?
What is
the whitest state in the
United States? It may actually, in fact,
whitest.
Be literally the whitest state.
What is the whitest state?
Yo, this is our best podcast.
United States.
Maine is the whitest state.
95.5%. Wyoming is 91.6%, bro.
It's up there though, right?
Yeah, North Dakota, Minnesota, Wyoming, Idaho, Iowa, West Virginia, which is wild. West Virginia, I didn't know West Virginia.
Maine is blue with the most.
Damn, they really didn't like Trump bitch ass then. New Hampshire small as fuck.
West Virginia, yeah. West Virginia is
some of these two are also small.
But Wyoming, they love Trump.
Wyoming I mean
Trump.
States with the highest percentages of white people as of 2007, 2010.
Well, the 20 we'll have to look at the 2010s because the 2020 census isn't fully complete yet.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Man, Let me see. Okay, let's one more time.
Now we're just fucking rambling. Let's just pick another. Let's pick another random state for next week.
What did we do this week?
We did more than Nebraska this week. Mostly did Nebraska. You want to take on the Dakotas?
We can take on
because those are real fucking states.
Let's do that.
You can't convince
every week, man. We're trying to add consistent segments every week. We're attacking your state if there's nothing to do in.
Right.
And if we're wrong, then you can fucking
message us
and
message us.
And see what the fuck you're going on, because like
tell us why.
I don't want to badmouth your state. If somebody starts badmouthing Georgia, I got multiple spots I can tell you about. You can't badmouth the entirety of Atlanta. It's not possible. No. And then I can direct you to Savannah. We got beaches and shit, Tybee Island. You know, I got shit I can brag about. I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas watching My Little Pony porn in Idaho have to talk about, bro. Like,
actually, let's get into Idaho next week, because all they got is fucking potatoes.
All they have is potatoes. All right, Idaho, we on your ass next week, potatoes. Man. Y'all got
potatoes are great. Love potatoes.
Love potatoes.
But, like, is that it? What nigga? Y'all got potatoes and My Little Pony porn. That's wild.
That shit is crazy.
There's no correlation.
There's no correlation.
There's
none. Maybe there is.
I've never seen My Little Pony at all. But I don't know if they eat potatoes.
You know, I've never seen it. Well, yes, I have. I'm not gonna lie, I have. But not like watched it. I used to be around when I was in high school. Yeah, I watched an episode because when I was in high school, there was like a group of people that were really, really, really obsessed with it, and I was like, I just don't fucking get it. You're grown men. Well, not grown men, but like, I think we 17, 18 years old. Why the fuck do y'all like My Little Pony so much? So I watched an episode and I was like, I literally still don't get it. I don't understand.
There's a Bob's Burgers episode about this. I'm gonna have to watch it again.
Yeah.
And then ask some people, if you know anybody from Idaho.
Yeah. All right, man. It's been a beautiful Shark Stream. Beautiful day. We're about to sign
Joe
out,
Biden
man.
didn't win while we were doing this, but we kind of expected that.
Yeah. It's still going on. Score is still 264.
60,000 of you people voted for Kanye after we specifically told you not to.
I mean, you don't got to do what we say, but at the same time,
you do have to do what we say. No, I'm just kidding.
Y'all nigga about lame in hell, man. And if you didn't vote, you still about lame in hell still, man.
Lame ass nigga.
Lame ass nigga. But all right, man. It's love regardless.
Shark Stream.
It's been a beautiful Shark Stream. Episode
Black Lives
6.
Matter. Wear your mask. MSARS.
Yes, sir.
Get tested for COVID.
Get tested for COVID. Get tested for other stuff too.
Test. Shout out to me.
Just get tested, man.
Trust science.
STD.
Now we're just rambling. This episode was lit.
Everything, man.
We love y'all.
Gang, gang, gang.
Stay clean. Stay safe. Love.
Wow. All right, man. That was great.